Good afternoon. I'm Mary Figueroa, and I am the current president of the Board of Trustees at Riverside Community College District here in the Inland Region. I come to you today because we are here to honor the legacy of a man who was walking on this earth and doing many of the things that were so needed in the time of the 1960s. But if you look at where we're at right now, it is so needed at this moment. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a man who was a nonviolent activist. Nonviolent activist. He believed in communication. He believed in listening. And he championed those efforts to the point where in 1964, he received the Nobel Peace Prize. 1964, one of the youngest at that time to receive that international recognition. Educationally, Dr. King stood for something that my mother taught us children who were born and raised here in the east side of Riverside, to a single mom with only an 8th grade education, but who knew that what she wanted for her children was better than what she had. And so she instilled in us that education was the answer. Well, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s father did the same thing for him. He led him on the path towards his educated life. So in 1948, at the age of 19 years old, Dr. King received his Bachelor of Arts and then went on to Boston University and received his PhD, which gave him the title of Dr. Martin Luther King in 1955 at the age of 26. This was Martin Luther King Jr. And from there, he moved on. And during all the time that he was doing this, educating and the academic world, he continued to work in his community to the point where eventually he led his community. He led the nation. Something that right now we are so in need of. We need a voice that tells us what Dr. Martin Luther King championed. We need to come together, as Mayor Locke Dawson just eloquently said, we need to work together in order to unify this world and starting here with our community. We need to work together. I don't have to agree with what you're saying. All I have to do is respect you for the fact that you're able to say that. We can work together that way. Regardless of the color of our skin, it doesn't matter. Martin Luther King does not have the same skin color as I do, but he champions my thoughts, my character, all of the things that are of value. And that's what counts. That's what counts in this world. We should follow those types of individuals. And so here I am, wanting to make sure that you know that as an educator in this community, I have been in the community college district system for 25 years now. Never thought that would happen. But I'm here because it's a passion for me. I want every single individual who wants to be educated. And I will do what I can to ensure that that happens. And that's why I'm here. And to end my comments today, aside from the unity issues, I'll give you a quote that has always been my favorite for Dr. King. The time is always right to do what is right. Right now, the time is right to do what is right. Not what is beneficial to me as a person or as a politician. No, It's what is right for the world, for the community, for humanity. That's where we're supposed to be. And so moving forward, I want to bless every single one of you as we move forward through this pandemic that has kept us apart. We were all together last year having a beautiful time. And unfortunately, we can't be together. But we're having a beautiful time now with the singers, with the speakers. We're here. We're still doing it. We're not going to allow it to keep us down and keep us quiet. Pandemic or no pandemic, we're going to be able to figure it out. And thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much for your faith and your support of all of these issues that Dr. Martin Luther King has stood for. And let's continue to champion his efforts and his legacy all these years later, because he mattered. And that's what we take forward. Thank you very much.